What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video just gonna be me playing some Finn. I'm trying to get my MMR up today. Played against some pretty good players, but also played against some pretty bad players. It was the mix of everything, honestly. But on it, like, genuinely, like, I did have a lot of fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know what it is, but my connection has been pretty good in Multiversus recently. So I don't know what you guys have been thinking about it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a pinned comment and just let me know what you think. But real quick before this video starts, I just want to shout out, I do have a Metafy, so if this type of Finn gameplay, this type of breakdown, you want this on your own gameplay, or even want to play against me and learn real time, it's a great way to do that. I also have a Discord, which is a very active community with LFG, tournament announcements, and also a bot for whenever Multiversus tweets. So it's pretty much a one-stop shop for anything Multiverses. Also, I do have my socials as well, on Twitter, and also make sure you drop a sub. So I appreciate you guys coming by and hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Yo, what's up? Okay, so we got game one. All right, so this was against a Bugs player, and he does switch off after this game because I think this was his secondary. But he actually was playing a pretty nice Bugs. And one thing I want to tell you guys this patch, right? Last patch, people were under the impression that Bugs was really bad. And while he may not have been that crazy, I think Bugs is pretty good this patch, especially on desync, because his combo game could just be so solid. Like, that's one thing about lag and desync in this game is, like, first of all, I'm destroying this guy, but that's one thing about lag and desync in this game is, like, it can make characters better than they actually are. Like, Morty will sometimes have his Sayers just loop when they realistically would not loop, right? And me and Thickfillet were talking about that. Shout out to him if you're watching this. But yeah, we were talking about how characters can literally just be straight up better because you're just lagging. Like, you're literally just, your moves are like keeping them in the same spot, which is really crazy. So anyway, so far with this Bugs though, it's pretty clean sweep, to be honest with you. Because again, he was on his secondary. You'll kind of see how it goes the next game whenever he's on his main. But yeah, like, this Bugs player definitely had some good fundamentals. He was going for good aerials. One thing I want to see you Bugs players, if you guys are watching this, try to do more often is use your tunnel, dude. That move is so good. Like, there's so many setups you can do with that move. I played against Super Band. I think it's, what is his name? Bandman, Superman Man. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about if you use Multiversus Twitter and stuff, right? So, like, but yeah, I played against him in a tournament recently and realized how solid overall, like, the tunnel can be. Like, nobody uses it to its max potential, and whenever it is used at its max potential, it's so broken. Okay, so there we go. I honestly don't know how I let him take a stock off me. Like, that was probably, you know, pretty bad of me. But anyway, yeah, so level 31 Tom and Jerry. This is his main. He pulled out. He was like, yo, I got this. So here we go, next game. And yeah, we're on Tree Fort against Tom and Jerry. And if you're a Tom and Jerry player, you know that you don't want to play against any of the top rushdown characters while on Tree Fort. It is unwinnable, bar none, in my opinion. So yeah, that's how the game starts. Fortunately, I decided to deliver him a good old 30% juicer and killed him really early. And then he proceeded to kill his Jerry. So I was like, okay, I'm Finn on Tree Fort. I kind of just feel bad at this point, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep pushing the advantage. And what do you know? He does actually get back to stage here. Just kidding. No, he doesn't. Anyway, yeah, so that's the first two games that I had today. Pretty crazy, not gonna lie to you, but yeah. All right, so game three, I got against this Finn player. And dude, this guy was pretty good. I think he was around the same rank as me because, again, I started grinding. Like, here's kind of how my grind goes, right? Because I'm a busy guy, right? So what I usually do is I hit top 500. I wait a few days. I'm usually down to like 850 or 890, and then I go back up and try to hit back to top 500 again. So it's just like every few days I hop back on and make sure I polish my skills, right? I don't play like more than like 2 hours a day usually, if that, right? So and even though I would play a lot more, I genuinely just, like, I just don't have time to, especially whenever I'm uploading every day most of the time and everything with college and everything. So I just try my best to, like, at least stay somewhat good at this game, right? Because, like, if I did in a perfect world and I had the patience to, I'd play like 16 hours a day. I'd be goated at this game, but it's just, it does take a lot of mental fortitude to be able to hop on and not, like, want to cry sometimes of the way you die in this game. Anyway, yeah, I got a really nice reversal on him there. And overall, again, this Finn player is pretty good. Like, I was actually pretty surprised. His neutral is really solid, but for some reason I was playing out of my mind today on this character. But of course, Finn down tilt kills at 60, so you know, just adapt next time, I suppose, right? And so he does get that, almost gets that gem. You know, catches me off guard there. And like, one thing I'm noticing about, like, overall how I'm getting damage off in this game is that I'm landing a lot of like up tilts and I'm landing a lot of like double fares, which is giving me a lot of damage, especially the double fares. Also, I wanted to mention a comment I got in my last video, bro. I know, like, always like just the way it is, right? If you're a YouTuber, you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. You can get like a million nice comments, and you can just have one dude be like a douche, and you're like, wow, bro, like, was this even a good video idea? Like, and I try not to let that get me down and stuff, and like I don't typically. Well, also that was a funny kill, not gonna lie to you, but I try not to let that like get me down. But the one thing I've noticed is just like sometimes it does make you think. It does make you think a lot about, you know, whether or not you want to keep doing that video idea, or if it was a good video, people enjoyed it. And I just try to remember that, like, most of the time, every other comment is positive. And it's just, like, people just prefer, like, I'm just wondering if you guys prefer to hear, like, the play-by-play, or if you guys want the live commentary back. Because I do play a lot worse with live commentary, but it is, you know, a lot easier to make. It is a lot, you know, a lot more entertaining for certain people. And some people are vice versa. They prefer to have this live commentary. But anyway, let's actually talk about the match, right? So anyway, Stripe. This guy's actually ranked number 70, like 71 on the leaderboards. And I will tell you, I'm not gonna say how this game goes, but I'll describe afterwards. But basically, this was a good game I had against this player. Tree Fort Stripe is supposed to be pretty much unwinnable, because if you just put one of those buzzsaws in the platform, then you can't really move like half the stage. So I do land a nice down tilt there into a gem, and that was a super nice read on my part. And like I do push a huge advantage here. Like I like as soon as I get that first stock, you have to make sure that you push like as much damage as humanly possible. Excuse me, much damage as humanly possible, because Stripe is just a very swingy character. Like he will just do 100 damage to you in one exchange. It's crazy, because he's so good at taking away resources and pressuring you. You just have to be very careful. So again, this was like the number 2 Stripe, so I was like, I have to be careful. I have to not throw. So I do get that really nice dodge through, and I really was hoping for that extra nair down air, and I do get that down air. That's a 2 stock of the number 70 player. Shows how much Tree Fort can go in your way. But anyway, that was a 1-2 set, by the way. I didn't end up losing it to him. But genuinely, I feel like if we ran some customs or something, if you're out there, Mr. Cray, bro, I feel like, you know, if you're out there, bro, I'd be down to run some customs, because like I do feel like those other 2 games, I kind of got robbed. Like I definitely let that first game get the best of me in terms of like my mindset going into the next games. So overall, yeah, just think I understand a lot more about Stripe, and I'd love to get more practice against him at the top level. So I do get against a Morty, and this Morty was getting comboed pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, like that air combo was actually insane. But yeah, like I've just like I feel like Morty, the one thing about him, right, is like he's so strong if you're playing a passive Finn, but if you just run him down, he's so much weaker. Like you have to like just run him down, right? And like I don't really like being that guy that plays like the rush down like an absolute madman, you know what I mean? Because those Batman players just make playing like Morty or Rain Dog or anything like that just feels like shit. But then I realized that Morty has like some of the best boxing tools in the game, and literally it pretty much has the boxing tools of a bruiser. So yeah, at times I just go for cheese like that. I'm just like, whatever. I mean, what can you really do, right? So this is a big mix-up in terms of like other, you know, characters that people play against, right? Because like one thing I've realized is Black Adam is good, dude. Black Adam is so good. Like I actually think he has potential. If he gets one or two more buffs, he could become top 8. I know it sounds crazy. I understand that. But like this character has such a good matchup spread, it's actually crazy, because like I get ran down by good Black Adams like Shaggy. Like literally, I played against I think the number 3 Black Adam. I want to say number 3, number 2. I don't remember. But this guy, dude, this guy washed me both games so fucking hard. Not this Black Adam, but the other guy I was talking about. Because this guy was only like level 20 or something like that on Black Adam. Like he was still like schmooving hard on me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like his character was just so like clunky on release that like he got just a bunch of like nice reworks and changes to his kit in the in-between patch, I'm pretty sure, like right before season 2 came out. And dude, it made his kit so much better. Like this game was just so much slower than my other games because I had to play patiently, because he just had so much pressure. Like he was able to just throw out nairs at me. He was able to just throw out these projectiles and these side specials, and like there was always something to worry about on the stage. And like I feel like I couldn't get in on him. Maybe I should have jabbed more though, because that was one thing I think I should have done more. Is definitely I should have went for more jabs. So again, I try to go for a lot of lunge reads here, and again, he was just really good at like predicting my options, right? So that's the main thing I was struggling with against him, is like he just knew how to read my stuff. And I tried to go for, I was going to go for a little bit of a 50-50 there and go down air him, but nah, I didn't want to take that risk, bro. You never know with Black Adam, honestly. So again, he's just kind of playing on that platform, and I don't blame him. I mean, he's at 150, he's dead to anything anyway. He might as well try to get some more chip damage on me. I don't really know if it was the greatest decision. I think it would be much better to just sit there and just like try to push me again and maybe use like a side special, but maybe he was also waiting on cooldowns. I don't know. Regardless though, he is a little bit behind here, but he does get that down special into forward air. And that almost kills, and I'm honestly surprised it didn't kill considering Batcave. But yeah, that downer, oh, the downer doesn't kill either? Damn, okay. It's kind of surprised, like I'm expecting these two moves to kill, but they just don't. So that's one thing about Black Adam, like I think the main thing he's missing, right? And like the reason why top tiers are top tiers right now in terms of like MMR, like for example, the main ones that come to mind are like Arya, like Finn, like, you know, Batman, stuff like that. It's just they all have cheese, like there's some sort of cheese. That like Batman has his down special, he can do on you at ledge and literally kill you at like 20. It's crazy. Batman also has his fast fall dare, which is so hard to deal with, and also just battering can just do stupid shit. So like there's that. Arya has her double up special, which is so broken. Like there's just so many things that like the top characters in terms of MMR have that are cheesy. And don't even get me started on like Jake and like fucking Superman. Like those two characters, bro. Oh my god. Like there's just so much cheese in terms of like the top MMR characters. And that's why I feel like you don't see characters like zoners very often at high MMR. You don't see like characters like Black Adam very often, because even though he does have his dare, like he just doesn't have like the X factor cheese that you need to just go crazy in this game. So anyway, as this game continues, again, this is the longest game yet. Like we're 4 minutes in here for 2 stocks, and he's literally catching up on me. Like he's literally ahead of me at this point, and I'm like, dude, I'm actually gonna lose this to this kid. And like I don't mind losing to good players. Like that's fine. Like this guy being level 20 on Black Adam and giving me a run for my money, bro. Like I'll lose to him, bro. Good for him. Like at least he's good at the game. It's the problem whenever you lose like a level 14 player that just double dares you and like you just like actually want to cry. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys have experienced that before. And like it's the worst whenever they teabag after and then they go on their main and then you whoop their ass, dude. I've done that to so many people who like play like, let's say like a Steven or a Finn or like someone who has like a good like spiking potential. That was a nice skill, but and then literally they just one and done you. Or either they one and done you, or they go on their main and you whoop their main's ass. It's so funny. But anyway, that's the video today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, you know, just overall me try to climb more on Finn. I know it's a shorter one today. I had to make it a little bit shorter, but I'll do some more grinding definitely this week and make another Finn video for you guys. Hopefully ranked come back soon so I can do that. But overall, guys, what do you guys think about what do you guys think about the connections so far in the state of the game? What do you guys think about the characters right now? What do you guys think about the overall meta? Just let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to hear what you guys have in terms of opinions and thoughts on the meta. And again, I'd really appreciate if you guys could check the socials in the description below. I've worked really hard on videos for quite a while now, and I try to upload almost daily. At least 5 times a week. So any sort of support, through whether it be through Metafy, through joining my Discord, whatever, I would just really appreciate it. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.